All right, so AT&T is at $29.81 with a market cap of 212.60 billion, and then we have a dividend of 6.98%, which is why I invest in AT&T, and I'm sure that's probably why you might invest in AT&T. They have, in my opinion, the best dividend for the stock price, hands down. I don't think any other company is really can sustain that kind of dividend for at that price point in the stock. I think just AT&T has a solid foundation. They've got a lot of problems, a lot of debt, but overall, they're a powerhouse. They earn an insane amount of money each year, and that dividend has always been talked about. So, in today's news, AT&T CEO says the dividend cut not needed to fund growth. And that is awesome. I'm so glad he says that. It goes on. He says AT&T can keep its dividend while investing in growth and around digital streaming and other endeavors. And I feel comfortable that we can sustain that right now and not have to walk away from the opportunity to keep this strong and sustainable business. He knows that the dividend is their bread and butter. He knows that's why people invest in AT&T. It's they're they're known for that dividend. That's the only reason people buy in. It's not a growth stock. It's a dividend stock. And I love that he's not going to cut it. So they paid a massive amount of dividends in 2020, 15 billion. And that's why people are calling to have it cut because they want to use that 15 billion to fund HBO Max. But they're expanding HBO Max. They're going into new markets, and then they're gonna launch an ad-supported option. This all generates money, and this all allows HBO Max to grow. And they don't have to cut that dividend. They walk away with like $26 billion in free cash flow. They can afford to do that. That's the thing that people don't realize about AT&T. They earn an insane amount of money each year. So I love that he's not going to cut it. I think that's a smart move. And yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this, but this is awesome. So stay on top of this, do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.